designer.Clark is joining me in studio. She's going to show us how to make flower petals for our cakes right in our houses. Dot, what are we doing here?
Well, here, first of all, I just wanted to let you know there's a huge trend that's started just a while back, but it's catching on here a bit quick, is using modeling chocolate.
Okay.
And yeah, modeling chocolate is basically melted chocolate and we put glucose in it and it becomes nice. It's very pliable.
Is this modeling chocolate?
This is modeling chocolate, but this has got sugar paste in it. So
okay.
yes, a plastic icing in it. So you can either use modeling chocolate on its own, it goes nice and rock hard, it's nice for modeling, but it's also beautiful because you can actually you can smooth out your creases much easier.
And you can make this at home?
You can make it at home. It's so easy. Yes, very, very easy.
We're going to put a recipe of how to make it at home in the article below the video. But let's get into these flower petals.
Yes. So now, even in, you know, it's always been gum paste and flour paste making flowers, but now I've put some modeling chocolate in as well.
Okay.
It doesn't dry out so quickly, but it also keeps its shape beautifully. And they go rock hard and not so brittle.
Okay, nice.
Yes, very, very nice.
So we're just rolling it out there with a little rolling pin.
That's right. So to this, I've added some sugar paste, and it's probably got about 20% modeling chocolate in this, and in this flour paste.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't have to use a cutter. We could perhaps even just use our knife. But because I do have a cutter, this is just a peony cutter, which is also very big now with flowers, and being very special flowers that you can't get all year round.
Yeah.
We tend to get asked a lot to make these.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Look how easy that is.
There you go. So now here is my flower mat, okay. And I'm just going to take a piece of, this is wax paper.
Okay.
It's kind of a nice one, you know, it's a bit sturdier than a cheaper one. And here I've got a balling tool, okay? And literally, I'm going to first just crunch it up so that it gets a little bit of a...
Why do we crunch it up?
So that it gives you, so once I start to roll on here, I'm going to show you, it's going to get that indentation on the other side. Now, peonies, you know, start out tiny, and then they open, and it's like little paper, it's like wafer paper, tiny, thin, and it looks like it's all crinkled up, and that's exactly what we're going to get.
So that's how you get the crinkles on there?
That's how we're going to get that, the veining, yeah.
Now, do we have to use a rolling tool? Or?
It would be easier, and these are very cheap and very easy to get, and you can just get them at any baking store. So it's really not that difficult, but the back of a spoon is just as good to be able to do this. But now I just want to show you. We get our...
Wow.
Okay. And of course we can do a little bit more. So I'm going to do 4.
I didn't know that was that easy to do.
Yeah. Because one tends to, you know, want something and then you buy it and it costs a lot of money and sometimes you have to get it specially sent in and then you just use it a bit, and I've got just boxes and boxes of stuff, so it's actually nice just to be able to use something from home. It's inexpensive,
wax paper.
But actually to me, I've converted quite a few flower makers to do this as well. So,
really?
Yeah. So and there we go. There's another one. So it's just a slightly, and then what's great is because this is going to be the inside of the flower. So the more you use this, the more crinkled it gets, and the outside just gets even more better and better.
Wow.
So that's what we do. Okay, and then these, which I would glue these on here. Do you want me to do that? Okay, let's make them all first. Okay, so now we've rolled our petals and we've embossed them here. And now I'm going to just take a little bit of water. We can take a little bit of egg white as well, or a little bit of petal glue. But here I'm just going to...
So this is just water?
This is just water. It sticks just as well.
Okay.
And I'm just going to lightly, because this is going to basically be sticking, covering our... This is just a craft ball.
Okay.
That I've put some florist wire through, just to help it stick here. Okay, let's take our first one. So this would just be the inside of like a closed peony. Okay, that's how flowers are. They're not all perfect, so that's what's so great about it. As long as we cover up our craft ball. So you can see our embossing looks great, and then as we carry on with the petals, then this will get even better, and we'll
Wow.
so look at that.
So that's the inside of our peony.
There we go. We would hang this upside down so that it would dry with a bit more round shape.